And now, a hometown tour of Aurora.
The city of Aurora has been a part of Buchanan County's landscape since its inception in 1886. Town was originally about 2 miles south of its current location, but when the Minnesota and Northwestern Railroad built their main line from their hub of Ullwine to Chicago, people of the community known locally as Mudville decided to get closer to the lifeline of the railroad and renamed their city Aurora. And as you would imagine, the fortunes of the town came and went, and the city now has about 169 residents. And when asked about the economic conditions in Aurora, Mayor Dave Young rattled off a rather impressive list of no less than 16 businesses that call Aurora home.
We got the Aurora Elevator, which I own and operate, and the Aurora Welding Repair, which is a division of our business. We got NAP Service, which they are small engine. They handle grasshopper lawnmowers and supplies for taking care of lawn and chopping down trees and such as that. We got Smith Insurance. Their main office is in Lamont, but they got a branch here in Aurora. We got a grain bin supply. They sell grain bins and augers and repair work. Dave's Repair, he's an auto repair shop. He works on cars and pickups. And Black Earth, that's a landscaping business, and she's got a shop in town here too. Used to be the Lutheran Church, and she's made a shop out of that where she sells things to go in your yard, different types of things like that. Christina Pillard runs that, and she's actually a Pampered Chef dealer too. We got a bar here in town, Leroy's, and then he's got short order food, and he's got usually a fish fry on Friday nights. Aurora Plumbing and Electric, Silver Scissors, cuts hair and nails, and I think they got a tanning bed there too. Jerry Myers Trucking, he pulls Halls anhydrous and liquid nitrogen. DNS Welding, when he actually calls on customers that have welders, and he sells welding and welding supplies. Cutting Edge Embroidery, they do stitching on shirts. Huntley Trucking, he hauls hogs right now, hogs and cattle, I think is what he does.
Along with the businesses in Aurora, there are religious and recreational activities for the residents and visitors, and none more popular than the 14-acre city park with pavilions for hosting family gatherings. There's playground equipment, a walking trail, tractor and truck pulling track, and historical sites, as well as the extremely well-attended 4th of July activities.
We've got a good-sized park, and we always have a big 4th of July celebration there and have fireworks at the end of the day to finish off our celebration. So that's the biggest thing to talk about here in town. We've got one church in town yet, the Methodist Church, a very active American Legion here in town.
You'll find out more about those 4th of July activities tomorrow as our hometown tour of Aurora continues. And just 1 mile south of Aurora is the Jake Way Forest Park and Campground, which is the largest park in Buchanan County. And the city is also rightfully proud of their fantastic community center.
The Comet Center, it's a gymnasium, and then we got the library in this building too, and then we got athletic equipment in one room too. And we call it the Comet Center because we tore the school down, then we built this recreation center on where the school was, and their mascot was the Comets. They called the Aurora Comets, so that's where we got the name for the Comet Center. But you can buy a membership, and then you can just come and go whenever you want to the Comet Center and use equipment in there whenever you like to.
There's also a very active service organization and a historical society that tells the story of the early days of Aurora.
The Legion has been quite an asset here to Aurora, and we had an old, I think it was a hardware store, and they created a historical building. So we got a historical building in town, and that they'll like it open up on the 4th of July. And it's real interesting when you go in there. They've got a lot of fun things in there.
And you will hear more about the Historical Society and the early days of Aurora on Wednesday. And when I asked why Aurora continues to be such a unique little community, Mayor Young was quick to explain the special bond that the people of the town have.
Everybody can know everybody kind of watches out for everybody else and takes care of everybody in town, and a friendly atmosphere here in Aurora.
Aurora has had their share of economic ups and downs, but you can never count them out, not by a long shot. So spend some time with the people there, and you'll see why there's a lot of community pride and a healthy outlook for the future. For a Hometown Tours Aurora, I'm Rob Edwards on Mix 94.7 KMCH.